I am impressed. I am impressed. Wow, the general public finally figured out Joe Rogan sucks at comedy. Wow. Only took you fucking 25 goddamn years to figure it the fuck out. Holy shit, does he suck at comedy. Yeah, you know what? I mean, he shouldn't have called his last comedy special Burn the Boats. Should have just called it Joe Rogan's Viking Funeral. But here's the thing. I didn't watch it. I will never watch it. I've been watching everybody else watch it, though. I've seen on the YouTubes, there's a billion freaking videos. Joe Rogan sucks at stand up. I didn't even know Joe Rogan did stand up. Yeah, you know what? I mean, listen, okay, the podcast thing, he got it down pat. All right? The UFC commentating, that whole what's it called? Prison foreplay thing that he commentates on. Yeah, you got that. But here's the thing, all right? I had the misfortune of working with Joe Rogan at the Comedy Store on a more than regular basis. Okay? Now, mind you, this is when he was on Fear Factor. Okay? Early 2000s. I was only at the Comedy Store from 2000 to 2007. But in that time, I performed a few thousand times on stage there. I have this Hello Kitty bag full of lineups. Let's see. I bet you I could just pull out any lineup in here, and myself and Joe Rogan will be on it. But let's see. Let's pull this one out. This one. Okay, maybe not that one. All right, we'll put that one back. All right, let's see. Maybe let's try. No, that one's a potluck page. Wait a second. That's for showcases. Man, I can't see anything with these damn glasses on, okay? But here, hold on. Let me see if I can find... Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck. But yeah, this is a typical night. It was August 9th, 2003. I was opening the show, as you can see, Rogan. Normally, I wouldn't be opening the show, though, okay? Normally, I'm on what they call the Kinnesim, which is dead last on the list. Yeah, like this, okay? Like, normally, I'm last on the list. And the owner of the Comedy Store, Mitzi Shore, did that on purpose because I was becoming the party comic there. There's me. Right, had Sebastian opening for me. I love Sebastian. I ain't got nothing. Actually, I do got one story about Sebastian Maniscalco that is going to change the entire scene of comedy forever. I'll do that. I'm going to reveal something about Sebastian Maniscalco that the general public doesn't know. Okay? And it'll just rock the comedy community. I promise you that. But mind you, Sebastian's amazing. But, God, I haven't seen these lineups in forever. Who am I on this one with? See, there's sometimes it like here. Like Saturday, December 13th, okay? Rogan would get 45 minutes, and he'd always do like an hour and a half. And okay, there were times when Joe Rogan would bomb, okay? And he would bomb. Okay, all comedians bomb. I'm not saying I'm excluded. I bomb. I've seen all the greats bomb. But when Joe Rogan would bomb, I would love it. Because he would buy the audience shots trying to do, some sort of rescue and recovery for his lousy set. So he would buy, 150 shots for the audience. like kamikaze shots or something, but still. It was kind of nice because I used to get drunk for free. So yeah, I can't say that Rogan never bought me a drink. Let me see if I can find Sunday original room. He probably wouldn't be on this Sunday. Oh wait, that's the potluck night. Original room Thursday. Now, oh, this might have been when Rogan got banned. Yeah, I'm steadily not seeing 2005. I think he got banned. Let's see. Hold on, let's see if I can find some more. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is a typical, like, Saturday night lineup, alright? You got your Ari Shaffir up top. You got his boyfriend, Joe Rogan, right there in the middle. And then you got yours truly at the end right there, okay? Alright. Now, here's the thing about something like this. Is Joe Rogan normally wouldn't do a 30-minute spot. He would end up doing an hour. So that means I would go on at 1:30 or 2 a.m. sometimes because of, like, you know, all the other comedians going along. I remember this one night. I went on at 2:30 in the fucking morning because of Rogan. Okay? Because that little egomaniac, jerk-off, narcissistic prick, he decided to, you know, go way long. I went on at 2:30 in the morning, and here's the thing. There was still audience at the Comedy Store. They hadn't served booze for an hour, but they were still there wanting to laugh. I get up on stage, and I go, listen, I apologize to everyone here. I'm sorry to keep you here so long. And this dude was like, what are you talking about? We're waiting here all night to see you. And I'm like, what? And these guys over in the corner are like, yeah, we've been waiting all night to see you, bro. I'm like, what? And then these other dudes are like, yeah, we work over at Pink Dot. We came down, we brought a case of beers. Anybody want a beer? Kid you not, these guys brought in a case of beer from the Pink Dot up the street, and they gave beers to everybody in the room. And I did a solid 45 minutes of comedy, and they loved it, and we had a blast. But I used to just, you know, I got last on the list a lot, and I would get knocked to, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning to do my set because of people like Rogan. Now, here's the thing, all right? Rogan is what I call a BBC. He's a basic bitch comedian, all right? He doesn't write jokes. Stupid jock observations are all you get out of Rogan. Why? Because maybe he's a stupid jock. There you go. But his comedy, pitiful, to say the least. Like, I watched this guy on stage for years at the Comedy Store. He never made me laugh, okay? I can't recite one Rogan joke that made me laugh. And I don't get how this guy is, like, the gold standard for comedy. What the fuck? Like, I never sucked his dick, all right? That's why I've never been on his podcast, all right? I've never been one of those jerk-off sycophants, pack up my luggage and move to Austin assholes who fucking think Rogan's the see-all, do-all, end-all of comedy. No, he's just... he got lucky. There you go. I heard a rumor, I don't know if it's true or not, that apparently Joe had to do some oral stuff to Andy Dick in order to get on news radio. But mind you, it's just a rumor, complete speculation. And in the words of David Lee Roth, who am I to stop a good rumor? Thank you, David. So yeah, when I see all these videos up now of everyone shitting on Joe Rogan, I can only say one thing, and I'm like, wow, you finally got it. You finally understand what I had to deal with at the Comedy Store. Nightly. You know, I love some of the critiques because I never understood his brand of humor. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling, little dude? I realize small dogs bark a lot, but why are you yelling? Everything, yell, yell, yell. You're a cheerleader, dude. I can't respect him as a person. After I witnessed him beat up a woman at the Comedy Store, I can't. Okay. I also had to defend my friends from him at the Comedy Store because of an incident that happened. You know, so he and I, we're not on, you know. Matter of fact, if you want to, turn on the Joe Rogan versus Carlos Mencia video and wait for him to drop my name. Yeah. Yeah. For those of you who don't think Rogan knows me, yeah, okay. Do me a favor. Watch the video. Wait for him to drop my name. It's around the 9-minute 40-second mark, I believe. Yeah, I've never seen it before. But, like I said, Rogan is he's not good. He's awful. He's not good. And I had to deal with that at the Comedy Store on a nightly basis. Lucky me, huh? Lucky fucking me. And I still don't have a comedy career. That's why I have this YouTube channel, because someday I just might. See, that's part of the reason. Like, I also want to thank you, Rogan, because you are part of the reason why I'm getting back into doing stand-up. Because stand-up is an art. And all you did was commodify your art. You know, and I can't even call what you do art. You do advertising. Okay? People like me make art. You're an advertiser. You advertise comedy because you're trying to sell something. I just write jokes. I write damn good jokes. You know, I learned real simple. Set up punchlines, all you fucking need. No big, long, drawn out, blah, 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 something you saw in the car on the way here tonight. Fuck you. Tell a joke. If you're a comedian, tell a fucking joke. You know, I remember when I was hosting the open mic at the Comedy Store, and this mostly happened with the female comics, because I remember this one night, this open micer comic, she came up. She didn't tell jokes. She just rambled off, I guess, a page in her diary. And the funniest part of her act was me coming up afterwards and going, now, was that comedy or was that therapy? Because a lot of people, I know it sounds crazy, they use the open mic stage as a therapy session. Okay? Don't. That's for making art. It's not therapy. The stage is for making art. All right? And also, stop advertising on stage. You know? Like, I heard rumors that there are, like, comedians who are actually doing ad plugs in their fucking acts now. I don't want to hear that. That's sad. Anyway, I'm very happy that everyone finally figured out that Joe Rogan sucks at stand-up. Something I've known for a quarter of a century. Look at these gray hairs. Like I said, to me, he was not a comedian. He was just a shitty coworker, like a lot of the comedians were at the Comedy Store for me. And I just didn't like my shitty coworkers. I came there to have a good time, and they came there to step on my dick. I'll leave you with this, though. I remember on 4th of July, I believe it was 2004, but Rogan came down. On the 4th of July, he came down to the Comedy Store. I was hosting. It was an open mic, and I was hosting. And my buddy Holt was down there, and he brought his friend Jenna Jameson because my pal Holt was her financier. And Rogan was actually there trying to get on top of Jenna Jameson. And this was the awesome part. Jenna was sitting there with me and my buddy Holt, and Rogan was there flanked by his little cadre of, dick suckers. And I'm sitting there with Jenna and Holt, and Holt goes, Rogan's over there. And Jenna goes, I don't like that guy. And then Holt goes, hey, Skippy, you want to make $100? I'm like, how's that? He goes, why don't you make out with Jenna in front of Rogan? Yeah, I made $100 on the 4th of July making out with Jenna Jameson just to piss off Joe Rogan. That was kind of fun, I mean, I've had celebrities cockblock me, but it's just not ever so often that you get to do it to somebody. I got stories. Anyway, I'm very happy you guys figured out Rogan. He's just not good. There you go. Like I said, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. His comedy's just not for me. He's a BBC. I don't do basic bitch comedy. I do actual stand-up. I do actual jokes, not basic bitch shit. But anyway, thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later.